right, we are good to go here. Winners final starting off Enzo versus Beast for Codename Bears 227.
3, 2, 1, go!
Squirtle going to be able to throw out a lot more combo game for the Joker to go toe-to-toe with here. And already forcing off stage here, looking pretty low, but that tether, Enzo can easily circumvent it and reverse the edge guard situation. With no latch up B to mix Enzo up, at least by the start of the match here. Patent-pending Squirtle combo. Once again, puts him off to the side. Swaps the Ivysaur for an edge guard, but he lets him through, or Enzo found his way through, rather. And again, that patented forward smash, Beast Ivysaur forward smash, not really combo, but it'll come at you like a strong cup of coffee in the morning. Enzo already tacked on 103, I think without the assistance of Arsene. Maybe a couple hits here and there, but not a whole lot gained off of him. But let's see if he can change that for the second occurrence here that he's out. Gets a footstool, and Beast just accepts his fate on that. Going back to second stop, but with Arsene dwindling away and him going Charizard, it's going to be a big body, big damage already tacked on. Great job for Enzo to capitalize on the big body Charizard, not going to be knocked away as far. He can rack up a lot of damage. And sort of pretty much hard stick him on to Charizard for the second stop. And as I reverse my mic here, Beast reverses the situation. And what? I'm sorry, what? Peeked the mic there, but Jesus Christ. The AHA was able to counteract the Flare Blitz fully? That was nuts. And more of the same though with Squirtle. Big damage on, but Joker knows that combo game all too well as well. Squirtle in the air, finds his way down with an air, or with a down air rather. And Arsene is out. Hard swap the Ivysaur now at 96, 114. He has to get back. Either incorporate the swap in his recovery here or swap on stage, but he gets a grab out of the tether recovery of Ivysaur, forces him out yet again. Away and great breakout. Swap to up B from Beast. Gets him back to main stage. See if he can do something with it. Up smash, great counteracting of the down air attempt. Just misdirects that forward tilt, but does get a grab for his little whip there. A down throw and then I believe another forward air, or back air rather. Now the spacing game, trying to get as much bleed as possible with that AHA effect. Before he moves in, back air, forces off, left side. Goes low to recover, great job. Spot dodges 2 up smash. Beast takes round 1.
Pokemon trainer.
Everyone did
Win.
Probably on straight trip back to Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh no, final D, alright.
Start the battle. Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, that dreaded spot dodge cancel juice. As we go on to game 2, not a whole lot of Ivysaur doing anything.
Go.
It was really Squirtle getting the combos, and Ivysaur was more getting pressured off stage than doing any pressure. And Charizard was picking up the pieces with stocks. Very, 2 unexpected little moments there. With the Beast recovering back on the stage, then using up B, which he did against, I can't remember who it was at the moment. And then also the, like we just said, the spot dodge cancel up smash. Charizard, the hidden threat here. And again, Ivysaur just not doing anything except getting a whole lot of damage put on itself. Again, we see the hard swap to Charizard, survives the up smash because of it. Almost full meter with the Arsene as well. But no Arsene needed just before he got in. No assistance with that up smash. Enzo very quickly takes control of this second round. And already pressured, 53 damage on Squirtle. Has to resort to Charizard yet again to escape the edge guard fully of Enzo, using all three just to get around the edge guard. But on stage, different story. Enzo seems to have Beast numbered, both on and off stage, no matter what Pokemon it is. Counters that as well to get 2/3 of the bar for... Wow, and no jumps on Charizard. Sends him out on his stock a lot earlier than he expected. He's trying to pick up the pieces all together. Hops on stage. Again, that hop on stage has been benefited Beast for a little bit, but Enzo respecting a little more, just staying a little far away and letting Beast recover. But you cannot escape that bulb, that tried and true down air cover on ledge. Catapults him into a near possibility of bringing this back. With 66 on, he has to consider going to Charizard relatively quickly, especially with that A-Hop connection. He's doing a better job. Before I started talking, he was doing a better job keeping Joker off the stage with Ivysaur. Using the tether to its fullest to avoid all those down air attempts. Charizard swap, here he is, and he's just going to get countered and sent out with a back air from the Flare Blitz. Surprisingly, first round went the way of Beast, but now we know why Enzo is still reigning champ on the PR. But again, we just did see an upset from Beast round one, so this could have learned something in that last round that could turn the tide of battle for him. This next stage pick is Paramount. Going into round 3, then round 4 of a best-of-5 set, you want that momentum carried over. You want that 2-1 in your favor.
Start battle. Pokemon Trainer.
You see this stick to Pokemon Trainer, not resorting to the Zelda, which is a good pick, really, because you get more of a rounded base with the utility of all 3 Pokemon.
3, 2, 1, go!
Town and City being the pick. Pulled in blast zones, but on the top, high ceiling. Which is really kind of interesting, because I've seen a lot more kills with Charizard's up smash and up B than anything. And if you have a higher blast zone on the top, it's going to kind of neutralize that. So maybe he's looking for things like fair and back air, but right now doing a great job. He was down on percent, but he's starting to get a foothold in the match. Again, all you need is an inch, and Joker will take a mile. Puts him at 85, now 94, and continues the edge guard. Swaps the Ivysaur, but calls out the swap. He gets a clean back air takeout with the assistance of Town and City. That puts Enzo at the 3-2 advantage. And already did a considerable amount of damage on Charizard. It's going to take a little bit more to get Charizard anywhere close to being worried. Like, 0 to 50 is fine for any heavyweight. So now that he's past it, he has to really start considering things. And the wild Flare Blitz, probably not going to do it, especially if you miss the ledge. Hefty 88 damage, now 103 with the assistance of Arsene. Covering platform, but great in-your-face response from Beast. But another in-your-face counter just sends Charizard to the other side. Escape mechanic not going to cut it, as a dash attack will force the 3-1 situation. And Beast really collecting his thoughts. Really has to find some way to counteract how Enzo has been just taking control. First it was just Ivysaur, but now it's all 3 Pokemon. Great shield of that tether. Gun maybe stifled out a forward smash attempt, or maybe just Beast wanted it but didn't get it with the responsive controller. Big shield pressure, but again, just another dash attack will send Ivysaur out. And momentum of the 2-1 going into round 4 will go the way of Enzo. Round 4, winner's side on the line for Beast. Really has to consider the town and city again. Probably not the best pick. And we have an Omega Windy Hill Zone. Final destination. Yeah, you're right. President's Day, V-Day, and Sonic movie. You got to bring out the Windy Hill Zone for sure.
Pokemon Trainer.
So, in case anyone side event, free-for-alls with items.
And this will possibly be Beast's last hurrah on winner's side, but we have seen the explosive nature of the Pokemon trainers. So well equipped to take on pretty much any challenge. We'll see if Beast can use them to take on the challenge that is PR #1 Enzo. And save his winner's side bracket. Winner's side of Brands. He's starting off a lot more even, avoiding all those AHAs. And he seems, after the connection, he seems to be either trying to go for the tech chase, but he is on top of Joker regardless. And a great stifle out from up B to neutral air stage spike. Incredible turnaround for Beast for this round 4. Finally getting revitalized. Beast is on top, but a simple back air, very nice. Again, give Joker an inch, he will take a mile. And now he has to resort to Ivysaur because Joker is just going to be all over Ivysaur, not going to give him a chance to swap very safely. We saw how Enzo can call out swaps relatively easily. He wants to do it more high in the air than low, I think, because that up tilt is just going to cover any kind of swap attempt the way that it multi-hits. And, you know, if Beast, again, does do it low, at up air is just going to cover it every time. But at 107, he is surviving because of the swap to Charizard. Back air with Arsene, now 124. Air dodges in. Can he get to main stage there? No, not quite safe just yet. Great avoidance with that pullback on the second fair that got him back to main stage. But again, he cannot find the counter hit. Speaking of counters, Jesus. The Tetrakarn coming in. Sending Charizard out 2-1, but 94. A lot of damage has been put on. But he really has to be believing in this Squirtle and that down smash. Yeah, it's going to be the best covering option off ledge. But he has to get this stock claim huge sweep. Otherwise, Enzo will again find another advantage going into final stocks. Enough extra credits on, and you don't even need Arsene to help you. Joker can claim stocks with, I'd say even like 60 or 70%, and he is well past that now, 82. And again, Ivysaur, not the best pick. Leading on Charizard, now 90, climbing with another fair, but great fair response, makes it 1-1. And he has hard set on Charizard, so combo game is going to be lacking. But damage, oh, and potentially edge guard. If he didn't fast pull in, that could have, you know, put Enzo in dire straits. But up smash will take it. Found a better foothold, but it was too little, too late for Beast. He will be sent to loser side, and Enzo will be sitting pretty ready and waiting on winner's side of Grand Finals.